Thomas John Bowe was born on July 14, 1947 in Stratford, Connecticut, to Thomas G. Bowe and Ethel Bowe. He had an older sister named Mary. As a kid, Thomas wasn't the most athletic, but loved to hunt, fish, and hike. He was very close with his younger cousin Patrick, and when they each turned 15, they went and worked in the family machine shop. Thomas also loved to go out on the water with his family. His father had a large boat that would sleep up to 8 people, so they would take the boat to many towns off the coast of Long Island, Connecticut, and Massachusetts for vacations. Working in the machine shop instilled in Thomas a love of guns, respect for the military, and strong sense of patriotism. His parents instilled in Thomas and his sister a strong faith in God and a strong work ethic. Thomas attended St. James School for grade school and Notre Dame Catholic High School, where he was a part of the Glee Club and stage crew. He struggled with his academics but always did his best. He was known by his classmates as being kind, gentle, and a hard worker. Thomas graduated high school in 1965 and started at Sacred Heart University. He was there until 1967 when he decided to leave Sacred Heart and enlist. At first, when Thomas tried to join, he didn't meet the weight requirement and was told to come back when he was heavier. He then signed up for officer candidate school, where the only opening was in artillery. Thomas soon realized that artillery wasn't for him and decided to drop out. He then served on Fort Sill in Oklahoma for a little bit. Then on October 5, 1968, he started his tour in Vietnam. Thomas was an infantryman in the 8th Cavalry Regiment, which is a component of the 1st Cavalry Division in the Army. The 8th Cavalry Regiment was an airborne unit, which means that his unit would be dropped into battle by an aircraft, which is usually a helicopter. They would be behind enemy lines and were deployed on a minute's notice with little to no warning. The 8th Cavalry's motto is honor and courage. Thomas was stationed in Tay Ninh, a province in southwestern Vietnam. He could have stayed at the Tay Ninh Combat Base, otherwise known as the Tay Ninh Base Camp. He carried with him a 9mm Browning pistol, a tape recorder, and Kool-Aid powder mix to make the water more bearable to drink. On Christmas Eve, 1968, Thomas recorded tapes and sent them back home.
Well, this is my Christmas message. Tonight it's Christmas Eve. I really couldn't ask for a better Christmas. It's really been great. I mean, compared to what I expected. It's kind of quiet and peaceful here tonight. Everybody's pretty happy tonight. Merry Christmas. Don't worry, I'm all right. I'm invincible, you know.
On March 8, 1969, 2 guys in Thomas's unit were out on patrol and got hit. Thomas went to drag them back to safety. He successfully pulled the first man to relative safety, but as he was helping the second person, he was hit by a grenade. He was killed instantly by fragment wounds to the head. Thomas received the National Defense Service Medal, Combat Infantryman Badge, Purple Heart Award, Vietnam Campaign Medal, and Vietnam Service Medal. He is buried at St. Michael's Cemetery with his family. Though he is gone, Thomas's legacy remains. His cousin and childhood best friend Patrick has served in the military for over 39 years. A large part he says he owes to the loss of Thomas. Him and his wife Meg have a son whose middle name is Thomas after Patrick's deceased cousin. Patrick continues to fly Thomas's burial flag each year. Notre Dame High School is building a Veterans Memorial Plaza that is dedicated to the veterans of their school, especially the 6 graduates who were killed in action, including Thomas. Gone, but never forgotten. Thank you for your service, Thomas Bowe.
Stand by me, stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me.